How's everybody doing tonight, alright? It's my first time blessing the mic. I hope to unleash something positive. Hope everybody's listening with open minds and open ears. And here it goes. All right. When I don't open my mouth, I lie, because it's through the words that I speak in my mind I search for truth. In due time, I become willing to say something, but I don't know where to begin, because I have yet to let you in. This mirage is no delusion, and sooner or later the fragments of my imagination will let down the slow deluge. Now, as the sky is clear and the days begin fresh, all the idiosyncrasies will begin to mesh. Things will find ways to be connected, and my ego will attempt to vert some angelic speech only found in heaven. After the disappointment, all that will be left will be a broader view of all the paintings I've seen with my eyes, yet through someone else's view, perspective. The challenge in it itself is to find it deeper to foretell my path, which was once only forbidden and forgotten. At second glance, all I need is a second chance, a vivid glance to see my dreams do roll before my eyes of curiosity in the state of Kansas. Enduring from McDonald to Wynwood, Western Africa, only find the total's only two. It's truly just an elaborate cartoon. Pictures to words, words from sound. Only sweet music can lead my spirit to surround these confines. Concerts into one image, a moment of understanding bliss. No hiss, no paddle, only another riddle told along the way to go home, not me the saddle. You left me hanging because I didn't let you in. I let myself out and all you did was pile your lips in such a way there's no freaking way I'm gonna find another bout. Over there, or in here, I'm happy, joyous, and free, avoiding those disruptive people who ruin the happy few. By leaving things unsaid, I get sucked into a whirlwind that won't leave my head and prevents me from going ahead. I head to the spot in the plane between time and space where ascended masters sit atop window panes. Loving the idea of love is something sanctified, I was told. And all that did was lead me to believe, to go on and become bold. St. Augustine, to be exact, a remarkable man, a lovely place, where I honor my heritage and hide my face. What is wrong with the world today? Who said it was a race? By now I am far off pace toward truly revealing my centered and balanced person that leaps by great mountains to disfiguring grace. Horsey rhymes like spending times on the soda back in the day for the much too older to understand what happens in the mix. The kitchen sink thrown away, and only the sick mind to know the meaning of turning a trick or patterns of unusual forms to leave the governing body with no choice but attempt to reform. Measuring the angles on these words of such depth, such synergy, that belief in you, believing in me to find it a way to drive much more in this amazing life into a certain way. The only thing for certain is that when I close all the curtains, it's still only dark enough for me to hide. Mortar fire. And here, this is a philosophical clusterfuck. You guys try to figure it out. I know what I have learned. You learn what you think you know. Know this. There is no I. There is no you. There is only us. We are of one time with one source. I'm tired of being done with being done, trying to conclude the precepts of the false truths taught to me all my life. I have arrived yet again to throw all the ideas that got me to where I am in the first place for the second time. My dilemma is that I don't know where to restart the push button into this life. I know that asking why doesn't work anymore. My wishes include to stop limiting the restrictions of expressing what is learned and not taught. If we knew what we know to be the truth, suggests to be factual all of our lives, yet contrary to what is really there, how can we tell who knows what it means to be part of this life? Let me get this straight. I have been taught to know there is no evidence of how this experiment on the earth began. Nobody can show me a clear-cut answer of what I am supposed to do here. Lastly, there is no definitive way to determine what exactly happens when my mind and heart stops. I somehow expanded my conscious understandings of life about a dozen years ago. I felt my spirit. I was taught to believe that it was not my spirit, but rather my innate truth of knowing thyself to be disregarded and declared mentally incapable, since there was no language to convey my spirit becoming realized. Wisdom is the other half of the equation to knowing how to win the battles. So I ask, are you in the know? Knowing knowledge does not work. Living my life in the way I have been taught to live does not work. I have learned understanding. What has always been misunderstood works. Yeah.
That was the first time in a long time Brian Albert, or AKA Killer B, has been up. Please show him some love. Yeah. You know what's amazing about nights like these is that there's people that come.